The way that I have my information stored is I used Google's Firestore. The way that things are set up is there's collections, there's documents, and there's sub-collections. Here I have costs and tasks for a given house, as well as here's all the information for a given house. When you first open my app, you'll be greeted with a screen that looks like this. You have new property, all tasks, and all these addresses. I've pre-populated this just for testing purposes. And we have this little bar for sorting, and we can get into that in a sec. But let's go over and create a brand new address. Here we're greeted with the screen where I can change which of the 3 categories it's in, either potential, in progress, or on market. I can have an address here. Let's just make one up. As well as down below I have a purchase date, but for before you purchase this would be like your expected purchase date, assuming that you purchased it in the future. And then here below in the notes section, anything that you want to write about the house, like the address, not the address, like phone numbers you need, or information about the home, or just things that you want to remember, you can create that and submit this new house. As you see, we're brought back to that main screen that we were greeted with earlier, and we have our new house in the list. We can click on it and we have all these different options of things that we can do. Here is offer estimation. So since we haven't purchased this house yet, we're going to find out what we should suggest as an offer on the house. And there's some math that goes on behind this. I'm just putting in numbers that are simple just to show that the calculations work according to this formula. But in this specific example, we found that $649 is a good suggested offer. So if we want, we can add that offer to the costs of the house, because we would eventually be purchasing it anyway. And here you can see that our starting investments was $649. And I can change the category to in progress and update it. Now, when I look in the in progress section, I find that house is in that category. Here we have just a handful of options. We have tasks. Let's go into here and make a new task for this. The idea behind tasks is kind of like a to-do list that will be sorted by due date. Let's see here. Let's pick 24 and let's just assign something to do. We're going to purchase granite to remodel. So we'll submit that, and you see that here we have our list of tasks again. Let's add another task real quick just to show that there'll be more than one thing in the list. So now when I click on tasks, I have both of these things and they're ordered by due date. The closest date is at the top. And here I can add costs again. Say I completed one of those tasks and it cost 20 bucks and I bought a new chair. So now that'll add to the total investments that I've ever added into this house. Let's go ahead and add another one for 50 bucks. Let's say that we fixed a hole in the wall. So once again, it adds up. Another feature that was added is the directions feature. When you click on it, it searches for the address that you have in the app in your local app for the phone. And right now you see that it's searching for the address from my location. Since the made-up street isn't real, it's not going to actually find it. But let's go back to the app. We're going to go back to the main area where we have all of our homes, and we're going to look at all tasks for all homes. When we click on this, we see that each of these tasks that need to be done is sorted by due date, with the due date that is earliest at the top. And here we can change it, we can delete it. Let's go ahead and delete the first thing, say that we actually polished Fiona's ring, or we made grass appear. We can just go ahead and delete those once we complete those tasks. So this has been a very basic introduction to what app I created and what it does and what it has capability for. I'm happy to answer any questions. If you have any questions, I suggest direct messaging me on LinkedIn rather than leaving a comment here on the video. Anyway, thanks for watching.